Meine Damen und Herren, wir haben gerade das Video Ride gesehen und hier ist er jetzt. Craig Nichols von den Vines. Welcome on my show.
Thank you.
And I just told the viewers in German that we saw your new video, Ride.
Okay.
Are those people real band members?
Yeah, they are.
Really?
They're real bands, yeah.
Wait, do you know where the video makers got them from?
They just held auditions, I think, just from Los Angeles, I think.
You know where I would like to listen to the record of the girls' band, you know, in the lace tops with
Yeah.
the blonde, pretty girls?
Yeah.
But of course you don't know what music they all make.
Well, yeah, I'm not 100% sure, like, so, because we just seem to be focusing on our song. I don't know why, but...
But it must have been nice recording that video. I bet.
Yeah, it was definitely a trip, yeah.
But was it a choreography when the way you move, they sort of copy the way you move, you know, and it looks as if they're all doing the same move with you together, or is that just coincidence?
I think it's just coincidence, yeah. It's just pretty, I don't know, it's just, yeah, the way, I guess we've never really, that's why we wanted to do it, because we thought it was a good idea, like having a lot of bands involved, and so I guess, yeah, they just kind of heard the song and came up with their own way, or they were free to do anything, I think, and we were free to do anything, so.
And I bet that's much nicer than telling everybody exactly what to do and flipping out if they don't do what you say and stuff like that.
Yeah, we didn't think that we needed to have any violence surrounding what we were doing.
Yes. You work together, you pronounce his name Rob Schnapf, don't you?
Yeah.
Because in Germany we would say Schnapf, very like marching German language.
Yeah.
Is it difficult to describe what he actually does to your music?
It's not that difficult. I think it's. I think he has a good vision of us, like the band, our individual songs, and he's experienced in making albums. And I think what he does is a lot of things we like doing, just double tracking the vocals and double tracking the guitars, and he gives us advice. We kind of work together as a team, and I just think he helps us keep it simple but yeah interesting. So.
Are you easy in the studio, or is it sort of hard thinking and maybe doing it that way and giving people a hard time, or is it easy flowing to work?
Oh, well, I was definitely not trying to give anyone a hard time. Like, as long as I can be kind of productive, I think that it was good. I mean, there were certain moments where it's not really scratching our head for some of the three-part harmonies, but I think that's only, I don't see that as a negative thing, because we were kind of, I don't want to say we're challenging ourselves, I mean, but I just said it. But what we wanted to do was, I mean, we don't mind that, but it was kind of, it was easier than doing the first album, I think.
Why do you think was that then?
Because we just learnt, we felt more confident, because, yeah, the stuff we'd learnt the first time around, so.
Okay. And I'd like to talk about this strange way the music industry works, you know, and I bet that for you it's really important to have something like artistic freedom, also in the way, do you do interviews or not? When do you release a record? And, you know, lots of bands sort of somehow get caught in this music industry system where you have a schedule for the next few years. If a record is successful, then you have to do this afterwards and stuff like that. I bet you like breaking that up a bit.
Well, I think sometimes it's necessary just for me to try and maintain what little sanity I have left. But yeah, we definitely feel like we're little brats, or I think I'm a little brat. But not saying that's what I want to, you know, I just kind of out of circumstances, that's kind of but, you know, I want to do good stuff. I want to do, like, the focus is the albums, and we have a lot of belief in that. That's what kind of music, and it's cliche to say it's about the music, but it is for us.
It's not, but, you know, lots of people actually have to fight against their own record company and stuff, like saying cliche sentences like it is about the music.
Yeah.
It is important, because for the industry, you know, all this giving interviews and all the stupid money aspect and stuff like that is more important, of course, than the music. And you always have to pull it back to the ground and say, no, it's the music, it's my sanity and stuff like that.
Yeah, we kind of really got into it because we like doing that. So, but yeah, I think we've been lucky where we've been able to do what we want, and there's been enough people that kind of respond to it, so that otherwise we wouldn't get a chance to go places. But we think that we just kind of do what we do, and we don't want to. I mean, there's some compromises which you make, but that's only for a good cause.
But it's also, as soon as people actually like your music and you've got a fan base, that gives you power towards the industry, doesn't it? That you can say, no, I want to do it my way and not your way.
Well, yeah, there's different levels of that, and we kind of still feel like we're a really obscure band. We're really proud of the album that we've done, but I don't have any expectations of it, or I think it's interesting or whatever. I tried with interviews and talking about it, but yeah, it's just an album to get people want to get it, and but just as far as what I think about it is, yeah, it's very sick, and hopefully it sounds good, yeah.
But it sort of gives me a strange feeling because I'm also part of this industry now, interviewing you to your new record, and actually it is a sick thing to do, that you have to give interviews as soon as you're releasing a record. It's strange.
But for me, yeah, I was thinking the whole thing is sick. I try and, I'm not kind of so mature, and I'm not a good public speaker, or I can do public singing, I think. But so it's a sideline, but we try to answer it, so it's can be interesting, or it can be very dull and very long, boring answers like this.
No, now stop saying things like that. You're a good speaker. How important is success or fame for you, or maybe even commercial fame? Because there are sort of sentences that exist, quotes of yours, like saying, we want to become the biggest rock band in the world, or we want to kick Kurt Cobain off his throne, or something.
Well, I don't think so.
No, but is that just pulling the leg of journalists, just saying things, to...
Well, yeah, I just want to say that I didn't say those things.
Okay. You didn't say them.
Yeah. Those quotes, they're not from my mouth.
But it's strange, isn't it? Because those are the things that actually follow you all the time, because they keep writing stuff from each other, all the journalists, so it keeps coming up, all the sentences, and you can never stop them.
Yeah, it's kind of all I can do is make some kind of half-hearted attempt to say, that it's... A lot of the stuff that's written about there's no truth in it whatsoever, so yeah, it's kind of amusing and irrelevant to me, I guess.
But then maybe giving television interviews is much better, because the only thing we could do is actually edit things and cut things out, but we couldn't actually change it like journalists can change a complete article and write whatever they want.
Yeah, they can do that, so I just want to say that I didn't make that statement.
Okay, I believe you.
Whatever the hell it was.